The Bible has been a source of inspiration and guidance for millions of people around the world for centuries. One of the most powerful themes that runs throughout its pages is the importance of believing in oneself. In a world filled with self-doubt, criticism, and negativity, it can be easy to lose faith in our own abilities and worth. However, the Bible offers a wealth of wisdom and encouragement that can help us to develop the strength to believe in ourselves. One of the most well-known stories in the Bible is that of David and Goliath. David, a young shepherd boy, is faced with the daunting task of fighting a giant Philistine warrior who has been terrorizing the Israelites. Despite his fear and the doubts of those around him, David finds the courage to trust in himself and in God. He declares, "The Lord who delivered me from the paw of the lion and the paw of the bear will deliver me from the hand of this Philistine." 1 Samuel 17:37. David's faith in himself and in God gives him the strength to overcome seemingly insurmountable odds, and he emerges victorious. This story teaches us that our worth and abilities are not defined by our circumstances or by what others think of us. Instead, they are rooted in our identity as children of God. The Bible tells us that we are fearfully and wonderfully made, Psalm 139:14, and that we have been given unique gifts and talents to use for the benefit of others. When we remember that we are loved and valued by God, we can begin to see ourselves in a new light. We can start to believe in our own abilities and to trust that we have what it takes to achieve our dreams. Another important theme in the Bible is the concept of perseverance. The Apostle Paul writes, "We also glory in our sufferings, because we know that suffering produces perseverance, perseverance, character, and character, hope." Romans 5:3-4. This passage reminds us that our struggles and challenges are not obstacles to be feared, but opportunities for growth and development. When we face difficulties with courage and determination, we build resilience and character, and we emerge stronger and more confident on the other side. The Bible also encourages us to let go of negative self-talk and to replace it with positive affirmations. In Philippians 4:13, Paul writes, "I can do all this through him who gives me strength." This verse reminds us that our strength and abilities come not from ourselves, but from God. When we focus on our limitations and weaknesses, we can become mired in self-doubt and fear. But when we focus on God's power and presence in our lives, we can tap into a deeper reservoir of strength and confidence. In addition to these themes, the Bible offers many practical tips and strategies for building self-confidence. For example, the book of Proverbs is filled with wisdom on how to cultivate positive relationships, make good decisions, and achieve our goals. The Bible also encourages us to take care of our physical, emotional, and spiritual health, recognizing that our well-being is closely tied to our sense of self-worth. Ultimately, the Bible teaches us that believing in ourselves is not about arrogance or self-reliance, but about humility and trust in God. When we acknowledge our limitations and weaknesses, and when we turn to God for guidance and support, we can find the strength to overcome even the most daunting challenges. As the psalmist writes, "My help comes from the Lord, the maker of heaven and the earth." Psalm 121:2. With God on our side, we can face any obstacle with confidence and courage, knowing that we are loved, valued, and empowered to achieve great things.